What's up everyone, this is Crypto here, and I just wanted to make another video to give you guys an update on the whole Ethereum space for today. So the first thing I want to say is that the halving is only 4 weeks and 3 days away. So I think that there's a lot happening in the Bitcoin space. If you think about it, a lot of people are very aware of what's going on with Bitcoin and the halving reward coming out soon from 25 to 12.5 Bitcoins. And so there's been kind of a bubble perhaps in Bitcoin, is my personal opinion. And so the price keeps going up. Today it's dropped about 5%. However, I do think it's going to continue to go up until right after the halving, when perhaps a lot of people will dump because they expect the price to shoot up immediately. However, what's most likely to happen during the dump is that, during the halving, is that a dump might happen. And so people will be short-term disappointed that profits expected to skyrocket did not happen right away. However, the last time the halving happened, it took about 4 to 6 months before the price just shot up. Right, the day of the halving and the short term afterwards, nothing really happened. So I'm pretty certain that nothing is going to happen the day of the halving. However, in subsequent months, the price will go up. Short term, the price will go down as people are disappointed that they didn't get perhaps the return they immediately expected. So most likely the price will shoot down and people will look for the next best thing, which might just become Ethereum. So I think right now, since the price for Ethereum has become very, very stable, and it's gone up a little bit. Today it's at 14.4. I think it's a great time to definitely buy some Ethereum and hold on to that. Maybe not Bitcoin if you don't have it already, but I definitely would hold on to it. Maybe it'll go up a little bit more. I would hold on to your Bitcoin and not maybe sell it right after the halving. I would hold it to the end of the year, when I do think it will definitely go up, without a doubt, since it's a great store of value. There's only 21 million Bitcoins. But Ethereum, I think, stands to gain a lot from the halving, which it has already. There's a lot more awareness about the whole crypto space. And so it stands at about $1.2 billion today, and Bitcoin's around $9 billion. I don't know that Bitcoin will get much, much higher. It might by the time the halving happens around July 10th when we reach that block. However, I do think it's a great time to pick up Ethereum, since the price has pretty much flatlined at around $14-ish, and it doesn't look like it's going to go down. And if it does stand to go down much after the disappointment people might feel, disappointment of the halving, the disappointment dump, I'm pretty sure that a lot of money might look elsewhere for quick profit, because people tend to not think long term sometimes, especially day traders. And so I think a lot of that money might end up in other coins in the crypto space, such as Ethereum, when we look at other things like Digix, which is incredible. So I highly recommend that maybe you look into buying some more Ethereum right now, since the price is pretty stable. It's not very volatile as it's been. So it's a great time to pick it up, especially before the halving. After the halving, I do expect a small dump to happen in the Bitcoin space, and I do expect a decent amount of the money to end up in Ethereum, and a lot more awareness about Ethereum as a possible alternative option, not an altcoin, but an alternative option to the Bitcoin crypto space. Anyway, that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is that Jaxx.io today officially released on the iOS. So if you have an Apple phone, you can officially pick up the Jaxx-like wallet client, which has Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now DAO tokens on your phone. So you can pick that up. It's a 1.0.1 update. More updates to come, including the whole framework for proposals and votes coming up soon. So that's pretty good news. And you know what? They said that, I believe today is day 9 of the Jaxx days, where every business day they seem to release some huge announcement that seems to just raise both their app and the whole crypto space development pretty big. They said that they hinted that tomorrow, day 10, will be a very, very big day, and they didn't want to hint any more about it. So I'm really curious and kind of excited to see what the hell they're going to say tomorrow. So I would keep an eye on that. I'll probably make a video tomorrow to update on exactly what they announce. So that's awesome. You can now get the Jaxx wallet, light wallet, where you don't have to download the whole network, on your Apple, on your Samsung phone, on your Windows phone. There's plenty of options on how to pick it up. Or just go ahead and get the Windows app. You can can go ahead and go on your computer and download it, which is really awesome. And I believe there was one more thing I wanted to add, and I can't remember what it was. There's not really too much going on today. A few things, they're not really big, they're not really major, but that's pretty much the brunt of it. I just did want to discuss that I do think there will be a dump after the halving happens very soon, so maybe hold on to some Ethereum. I also did want to talk about Digix, because they are one of the major dApps, digital apps, that are decentralized apps, that are on the Ethereum network that they're working on. And so you have this coin, DGD, which is a part share ownership of Digix, and you have the DGX, which hasn't really come out mainstream yet, which is the actual tokens that represent 1 gram of gold in their vaults in Singapore that are secure. And so they're just they're releasing updates constantly as well in the communities, such as how they have visited Shanghai, I think in several weeks of May. And so they, as well as Vitalik, have been very fervent about raising awareness when it comes to the Ethereum community in China, which is awesome. That's where the most money and the most people are. So as I mentioned before, when they make a move, a lot shifts financially in the markets, because we also become aware as they dump $2 billion into the Bitcoin market, and so Americans start to buy, and so the volume on both sides grows. And OKCoin and Huobi, their biggest exchanges, haven't even added Ethereum yet, and the price is still pretty stable, and let alone still growing, let alone when they add it, and then the freaking halving happens. Imagine how the price can possibly shoot up. And I definitely want you to consider that. I'll talk about it in future videos. And download the Jaxx wallet today if you already have an Apple phone. That would be awesome. I think we have a great voice in the community. I remember when we heard that Apple might not be adding the Jaxx wallet. We heard about that on the Reddit, and then somebody created a thread to go ahead and have us email Apple to make sure that they add that app, because it's important to us. You already have Bitcoin, why not Ethereum? And then, even though there was a possibility they might deny it, they actually did approve it, and it's on there. So we do have a voice, and awareness will help with that. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the day with my girlfriend here on my day off at the beach. So have an awesome day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.